Kevin, you're sitting at sort of the catbird seat, if you will, looking across the community. What are you expecting out there? What's sort of your marker 2 years out?
So we'll be watching that closely. We always start, and I like to refer back to whenever we're talking about the vision of what we're trying to achieve. A General Nakasone quote from a Foreign Affairs article that he helped co-author last year, and it really gives my team sort of the focus of what we're all trying to achieve, and we try to continue to explain this to our critical network and system owners. And I'm going to read it just to make sure I don't get it wrong, but he says, for Zero Trust, the goal is simple but strategic. We aim to prevent toeholds from turning into beachheads, so that a single compromise will not threaten the military's ability to accomplish its mission. Right, and ultimately that's really what we're trying to do. And as a former red teamer myself, spending 7 years being frustrated that we just weren't putting the attention into the right places inside the network. I'm really excited, to see a change in this security model. I think it's going to take a little time to get everyone rolled out. Many people have already said on this call even that it is a journey. I believe that we continue to improve, but we never finally get there. But what we're already starting to see at big department levels, certainly within the DoD, is a better alignment between different projects and programs that are out there. Those projects that were hard in the past, and they might have been, data tagging, data protection, are starting to get the attention that they need, because we know that this is a data-centric strategy that ultimately it's about the data and the assets and the services that we need to be protecting. That those will also get the funding that they need and the measurements that they need to progress on. So it's allowing us to pull from those legacy programs, perhaps manage our portfolios a little bit different to manage the money a little bit better. And then from a vendor's perspective, it's real positive, just seeing as we all come to agreement on what seems to be a very common understanding of Zero Trust, what things we still need. In fact, John Davis already touched on a challenge area for us. It's one thing to say, hey, we need to identify our critical data assets and services that we're trying to protect. Then we need to monitor and do the analytics necessary to architect that Zero Trust environment. Again, very easy to say. It's exciting to hear that the vendor community is starting to look at how they can help make that easier for all of us, right? To turn that concept of Zero Trust into something that's real, to get those policies and those segmentation gateways or access control engines that we need to provide appropriate access to data. But yeah, we've got a bright shiny star that's showing us what North is right now, and it's an exciting time to be in the cybersecurity field.